Here we go again, and maybe today we'll make it to the end of the season. And welcome back to Ipswich, and hopefully, as you can see, things are not so bad. We're still sitting in 11th. We have 39 points. We're still in the Champions League. We have to play the second leg against Stuttgart in a week's time. And sandwiched in between that, we've got Nottingham Forest. I just wonder where Nottingham Forest are in the league. They are 17th. So I'm wondering, is it time to rotate this team? Forget about the league and rotate the team so that we've got a fresh team in the second leg. We're only one goal behind. We have the home leg to come. So should I rotate against Nottingham Forest? I don't know. We'll see what my assistant says. And he does make good decisions sometimes. Here's a cheap player. Who is this? 17 years old. He looks useful. He looks quite a useful little prospect. The price is very cheap. Let's put him on the short list, shall we? Let's put him on as an attacker. 17 years old. He looks definitely like someone who we should be keeping an eye on. I'm actually going to ask for him to be scouted. He looks, for 17, flair of 20. He's got 16 technique. He looks like a decent young prospect. He can dribble. First touch needs improving, but that will improve, no doubt. Since he's only 17 years old, his physicals aren't bad for a 17-year-old. He's only small, 5'5". It's a very tiny player. He does look, James, he does look like, for 17 years old, you don't often see, his vision is 15. Couple that with his flair. He's got good work rate. Determination is excellent. I think he's a very, very good prospect. I think we should actually make a bid for him. We have the money. I'm actually going to make a bid for him. He looks like a decent player. Let's. They want 3.4 million for him. I wouldn't be too unhappy to pay that, but let's get that down. And let's get this one down. And let's see if they go for that. Yeah, they've gone for that, so we'll finalise that. I think he's a very, very good prospect. Nottingham Forest, I think no, it's a tiki-taka. So in terms of what we're going to do with them, with the tiki-taka, we have to play a high line. So we are going to play high. I can't think that there's any other way to play this. We have to play with a high line. Every time we go into the low block, we just invite people on, and it just doesn't work. So we'll play high. Hey, Stefan, good to see you, mate. Yeah, I mean, 18 determination. It's his flair and his technique that are attracting me. Well, we'll see what happens. We might be able to bring him in. We might even put him in the first team if we can bring him in. Who knows? But, yeah, I'm going to play positive. I'm going to play high up the pitch, see what happens. I think we're playing better high up the pitch. Just to have a quick look at Nottingham Forest. They're 17th. They're not playing very well. Probably not going to see a very good scout report on them, but we don't have one yet. Oh. Okay, he's not interested in coming. Fair enough. When we win the Europa League and get into the Champions League, he might change his tune. But, what a shame. He just caught my eye, and the price was right. But what a shame. Never mind, he might change his mind later. We'll keep an eye on him. I'm a bit concerned that I don't have a report on Nottingham Forest, but it's probably not going to say too much. I was just kind of like wondering what their set-piece routines were like. He doesn't want to rotate too much. I think I want to rotate a little bit. So he wanted to bring Diallo in. We got to give him some game time. So we'll bring Diallo in. He hasn't been performing particularly well, but we'll bring him in anyway. Who was the other one he wanted to bring in? Sia. Yeah, he's got to have a game. McKenna's been doing really well, but we'll try Sia, however you pronounce it. And then I just want to rotate a little bit. Brandon Williams can come in for time, and still don't have... Actually, this geezer here, let's put Brandon Williams on the right. And this geezer here, who complained that he'd been left out of the European squad. I really didn't see him as much of a player. But 22 years old... probably deserves a chance. Probably. Because I need to rest time, and Univar for Gould, that is going to be the front line. So maybe Chaplin. Or let's put Univar in on the wing. See if he can do anything. And Fassini can come in for Humphreys. Hartel for Fernandez. I'm going to put him on a support duty. And probably leave Carilla. Cole Palmer's not fit yet. But what about Max Moorstadt? What about giving him a game? And I've got Luca is injured. So Moorstadt, we'll give him a game. See what he's about. I just feel like it's time to rotate the team. And otherwise, I just think that we're just going to go into that. We're going to lose against Nottingham Forest again. Cameron Humphreys for the young player of the season in the Europa League. I don't think so. So we'll see what happens against Nottingham Forest. Like, I don't feel very optimistic. We're losing all our games in the Prem. This one, we might. If we lose against Forest, then we do have a chance against Stuttgart, knowing the way that the game works. So let's go out and play against Forest. Let's go and give it a go when we get there. You guys might have noticed that I am playing with that new match engine. So nobody noticed it yesterday. So it is. I actually like it. I think it is. It makes the animation a lot better. See, we're still in. After all those fixtures, we are still in 11th. All the teams below us once again have lost or drawn. So it's keeping us there. So it makes me think we're going to lose again. And if we do lose against Forest, then who knows? We might have a chance of beating Stuttgart. Who knows? In terms of the league, we only need half a dozen more points and we're going to be safe anyway. Avoid relegation was what we needed to do. And we've pretty much done that now. I think we're pretty much done. A lot of teams below us playing, Brentford, for example. Yeah, as long as we win, all is hunky-dory. Just want to go back and have a look at that. Timon, Sola, Hartel remains somewhat full. I'm going to risk him. I just feel that it's time to rotate, I think. Hey, Vangelis, how are you doing? We are playing with the new match engine. It's not so new now. It is there was some fervour about a month ago. But of course I was on holiday when that first started. But I did want to try it. And I wasn't unimpressed. I was very impressed. How many subs am I allowed? So Grossabal can come onto the bench for Valentine. And that means we have cover at the back. Chaplin, Fernandez, Gould. Don't need Salas there. Carrillo. Humphreys. Have I got a striker? Yeah, Chaplin could play up front if necessary. Okay, we could move more stat up. Okay, let's go and see how this very rotated reserve team performs against... it's not the FM tweaks. It is the... Let me turn the sound off. It's not the tweaks that I'm using. It's the Chinese one that came to note in Reddit about a month ago. We need to win our home games. I would say agree with him. Let's... Sia is very aggressive. Let's just go and check. We don't never press. Danilo, good player. Let's type mark Sangara. And type mark Gibbs White. I think that's probably where we're at. Okay, let's go and see if we can get 3 points against lowly Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest have found a bit of form. So even though they're right at the bottom, they are picking up points at the moment. although we're staying. One of the things I like about the new match engine, that was a good tackle. Tackles in the old, the default engine, they don't really look like tackles. And tackling is represented much better. Passing is a lot better. We do have a chance here, and Hursty's got one straight from the kickoff, but I'm not going to get excited because that happens a lot, and then we go on to lose 2-1 or 3-2, so we're not getting excited at the moment. But Hursty is stepping up, 2 goals in 2 games for him after Luca got injured. Just tapped it in easy. Hey Jobby, how are you doing? The Chinese one isn't balanced. There are too many shots. Actually, the update is not too bad, I find, Neil. I kind of like, I'm looking at it now, and I have played a few matches with it, and I kind of like it. But I obviously do want to look at the FM Tweak one. I've had a look at their website, but I'm struggling to understand the download installation process at the moment. But yeah, I mean, we do want to have a look at it, and we'll see how that one performs out. But I think this one works actually quite nicely. I'm watching Forest, who are trying to go around the sides. And what I also like about this is that often the passes, because there's a lot of one-touch passing like this, the passing often goes wrong. And it would, if you're doing a lot of one-touch passing, then it will often go wrong. Go on. Overall, it just looks better than the default engine to me. I'm calling it the match engine, the graphics. I mean, I got criticised for calling it graphics, but what I see on the screen for me is graphics. And it looks to me like it's whatever they've done, the graphics to me are improved. I don't find that it's too shots heavy. I find that players shoot with much more power, which makes it look better. And there's another chance. You can see Fassini actually hit that with a lot of power. And that, for me, is a little bit more realistic than the original that we were playing with. I mean, I don't know. It's interpretation, isn't it? But I kind of like it. Especially as we are winning at the moment. And that'll do for me. That looked like a penalty as well. So, yeah, the player movement has changed a lot, and I mentioned that in the video. It's the players move much differently. Off the ball, I think, has improved. Definitely, there's a lot going on with the passing. It's much slicker. I don't know. We'll watch a few games and see what we make of it. But I just think it's a lot. It just looks smoother to me. The passing looks smoother. Shots are a lot better. Tackling is better. Come on. And also, the movement of the wingers inside forwards looks a lot better. I don't know. All I'm doing is enjoying actually winning at the moment. And that was the goalkeeper's body shape was good there. So I don't know. It's hard to say. But I kind of like it. It's, for me, a definite improvement. Whether it's good or bad, I think it's a definite improvement. I reckon we'll win all our games today. You reckon? Semi-final today, Joe? Oh boy, I love an optimist. I mean, if we beat Forest, I don't know if that's a good sign. I'd said we would lose in the quarterfinals, and I don't know if beating Forest will be a good sign. Losing to Forest could mean that we continue our European run. Beating Forest, I'm not so sure. Sangare is a problem. Ben Davis is a problem. I'm not sure I want to add stay on feet. We'll just take that off. We'll ask these boys not to tackle. Yeah, I don't know. It just, for me, it feels better. I would like to try it with the commentary. I think with the commentary, it'd be a whole different experience, because I believe they've updated that little mod as well. I think that would be a completely different experience then. Sia, I don't want him tackling either. And Brandon Williams. I don't think that we need to stay on feet. We've managed the game well. Definitely the better team. 2-0 up at half time. That's got to be good. I think I need to tell them, because we do lose a lot of leads. I'm very happy with your solid defensive work. You weren't that bad. You can still improve. So they're all very happy with what's going on. Two players that are causing problems. Sangara. He's got a weak left foot. Let's turn him onto his left foot. I don't think we need to do anything else. So, 2-0 up. Can we get a third goal and put the game to bed? I mean, I'm finding it difficult to work out why this reserve team is beating them 2-0. I just had a feeling, is it time to rotate, put the reserves out, and they're beating Forest. First team are just awful. Is this actually my first team? It's like, oh, that was close. Morstedt is playing quite well at attacking mid. He's having a decent game with a 6.9. Univar again, 6.5. Can't get him to play at all. Morstedt, good off the ball, son. Almost. Should have crossed it. Should have just tapped it across. So you've been working on this then, Neil, have you? You've been working on these tweaks? I think the player movement is good. I think the game has speeded up because of the one-touch passing. There's a lot of one-touch passing goes on. Maybe just a tad too much. But we are I don't mind if we are absolutely romping past Forest. I don't mind. We've struggled to score any goals in the Prem for so long. I did play it in the last episode. Play with the updated engine yesterday, and we won 3, lost 3. I don't know if it has an effect on the score generator. I'll check it out, Neil. I mean, obviously, if it's better than this, then I want to have a look at it. So I'm definitely going to check it out. And I'll do a video on it, my thoughts on it. I have seen that there's lots of patches been done. There's lots of work been done on it. This one just seemed to me easier to install. You just need to replace the file in the data folder, which is very simple to do. I think the FM tweak ones, your ones, are a little bit more complicated. They're tweaks for lower leagues, tweaks for this, tweaks for that. You've got to decide which one you want. Might actually even try the lower league one to see what that's like, because I'm guessing it's going to be, the passing is going to be a lot more direct. I don't know, I would imagine so. I don't know, am I right, Neil, that the passing will be just perhaps in the lower league one will perhaps be much more direct than what we normally see? Go on, give me a secret here. Give some secrets away. Nottingham Forest are coming back, are they? Hard to see how, because none of them are playing particularly well. Ben Davis, maybe we've got to close the left-hand side down. Let's type mark Ben Davis and turn him onto his right foot. Let's try and close that. And if they're coming down that side, let's put Hartel on a defend duty. Don't think anybody needs... Yeah, maybe Unavar needs to come off. We'll put Carrillo on instead of Unavar. One day, Unavar's going to have a really good game. Come on, boys. I want to go from a set piece here. Unlucky. Oof. First touch. So that's what I like. It looks more realistic. I don't know what you guys think. I just like it. And we're scoring goals with it suddenly. Sia is not playing very well, unfortunately. The fans are desperately disappointed with him. So I don't know what's gone wrong with this save. Maybe I should have been playing the reserves in the Prem all along. Sia is yellow card and aggressive. And Brandon Williams is a yellow card tired. Hartel is tired, bless him. He was only just past fit. What I might do is rest Hurst because he's going to be playing. Put Morstead up front and put Chaplin in here. And let that play out. Hopefully we've done enough to get the 3 points here. Wonder where it takes us if we get the 3 points. Nowhere. Still 4 points behind Everton. But we haven't got them yet. Here come Forest again. Wonder if I need to slow this game down a bit now. Go on, Carrillo, do something. Go on, Sam. That's a nice bit of passing and off-the-ball movement. And we've got another one. And it's Morstead who's put it in. Inspired management. Absolutely inspired management. Put him up top. I mean, I agree with you, Joe. I mean, there's players like Diallo, Sia, Scott McKenna is a very good player. Luca. Players like Humphreys in midfield. They're all supposed to be really good players, but they haven't been playing. We do get results like this sometimes. We beat Aston Villa 4-1. And it's just very strange that we can't be consistent in our form. Now, people are going to say, well, it's the European hangover. But I was rotating when we were in the group stage. We were playing the reserves in Europe and playing the first team. So it can't be that, European hangover because they were all rotated. We've rotated again, and suddenly we're whipping Nottingham Forest now. So the secret might be rotation. First team against Stuttgart and then rotate with this team in the Prem. But that makes a nonsense of it because that doesn't reflect real life. This reserve team have got no business winning 5-1. We've pretty much closed those down now. They're done. They've not added anything to what they were doing. We've looked pretty sharp. Diallo's having a good game for some reason. We're coming up to full time. Well done, Morstat. Got himself a 7.7. Quite happy with him. Coming in and doing a job there. I did want to give him more playing time, but then when other players are fussing about their playing time, it's not easy to play a youngster. But we're looking good at the moment, looking good. Let's hope that we can continue this against Stuttgart. Oh! Who was that? That was Chaplin, was it? So even that little highlight we saw there, the player running back and hacking it into the crowd, is an improvement on the default engine. Definite improvement. Full time, 5-1. We get crazy results like this sometimes. Beat Villa 4-1. I'm very happy with the result and the way you played. And of course, some of these boys now should be thinking about playing against Stuttgart. What it does is put us 6 points ahead of Leicester in 13th. So 11th and 12th is looking like a possibility. We're not, I don't think, going to catch Everton. So I think we are looking at mid-table. And also, I want to praise a couple of other players. Let's praise Morstat. Get his morale up. Who else played well? Not to worry. Hartel I think he got some, and then let's rest them. So that was good. That actually takes the pressure off us a little bit. We're not going to catch Bournemouth or Tottenham. It's too far away. Not unless we go into a run of form that will be inexplicable. I think possibly, Joe, that they will... Players like Unavar, Carrillo, who've not played at all well this season, maybe they will play better next season. I think that's possibly how it's going to go. I don't think we need to change this team very much. We need to add one or two very good players in the summer, but I don't think we need to change it too much because I think the good players in that team will start to play next year. One or two very good players coming in because I'm guessing we're not going to be in Europe next year. So unless we win the Europa League, we're not going to be in Europe. Stuttgart are a very good team. They're going to play very, very aggressive. And they do win a lot of near post contacts. So let's go far post. Silas. Where does he play? On the wing. He's not that great. They're only as good as us, I think. I can't remember. We played better when we played high up the pitch. So we're going to keep playing high up the pitch. We recovered well when we went out of the low block against them in the first leg. So we're going to keep playing high up the pitch. We're going to keep it as it is. I don't think we need to alter it. Need to change the team. 2 teams below us, again, Brighton and West Ham. They drew 1-1 to make sure they can't catch us. FM is evil to them. Why should the teams below us not be allowed to win? That's so unfair. Palmer's fit. But for me at the moment, Palmer is a reserve team player. And Finkgraf. A lot of those boys played well. I wonder if it's just because... let's go defending corners. They're very good at set pieces. I think I can't change it now. I was going to change that to... Might be able to change it. Let's do a little bit more. Penalties. Just in case. So players like Univar, he's just not doing it. He's just not cutting it. He's had a couple of good games there, but mostly it's rubbish. His average rating is 6.98. I guess for a first season, that's not bad. Maybe I'm just too harsh on these players. Maybe that's what it is. Win the Europa League. My goodness me. I think we're going out here. I really think we're going out. I did say quarterfinals and 14th or 15th. Quarterfinals and 11th or 12th will be better than my prediction. But I don't know. I don't share your optimism, Joe. So neither Palmer or... He didn't give me a team selection advice, did he? Yes, he did. Garosabal, Timon. Yeah, not going to argue with that. So Garosabal, we need to bring Scott McKenna back in. Garosabal, Timon. I'm really tempted to leave. Oh, he's not available. Brandon Williams can come in for him. Juan Lu can come in for Nicky Valentine. Univar, Ryan Gould comes in on the wing. Carrillo comes in as the attacking mid. Hurst plays up front. Humphreys as the attacking mid. And Diallo could probably stay. He had a decent game last time. He could probably stay there. And the others available, Nico Valentine. Cole Palmer. Just in case. Pretty happy with that, I guess. Diallo can't play, though. Juan Lu will have to play on the wing. And we'll just remove him. We haven't got anyone. Okay, so how are we going to beat Dortmund. Fernandes, probably, yes, Fernandes needs to come in. Now we're going to play positive to begin with. Okay, let's go. Let's be positive. Let's take the game to them. I think that we sat back too much and allowed them to come at us after we took the lead last time. So I think... he really doesn't give me what I wanted to say. Really wanted to say that we can win this, but there was no option to say that. Come on, it's only Stuttgart. Semi-final, boys, awaits. And that's what I wanted to tell him in the dressing room. We really can win this and get into the semi-final. If you guys play well, just like that, there's no reason why we can't get in the semi-final. Don't start making stupid mistakes now. Go on, take it off him. Nicely done, Humphreys. Go on, get an early goal. Put the wind up them. Well, that was pretty good. It was pretty good. Timon should have crossed it, but it was a pretty good start. Yeah, I mean, Neil, every position that I fill, if they don't have the attributes I'm looking for, I'm not buying them. They could be the greatest player in the world, but if they don't have the attributes I'm looking for, I'm not buying them. I mean, until you get that team that you want, you have to adapt, basically. But I know what I'm looking for. And like both midfielders need to be able to mark and win the ball. And I'm not buying a midfielder if they can't do that. I will wait until somebody comes along, because that's their primary function, is to win the ball. There's only two of them, and they need to be able to do that. But they also need to be good playmakers. So quite hard to find, but if I don't find them, I don't buy just anybody. Because otherwise that's going to upset the balance of the team completely. So yeah, I mean, I do understand what you're saying there, Neil. I'm not buying anyone that doesn't fit the way I want to play. When we haven't got the possession, although it's getting better... But I do believe it's right to take the game to them. We've kind of been the better team, only just, though. I would say their XG should be higher than 0.04. That header we saw was a good chance. So that's kind of odd. But we're pushing them back. We just need one goal. They are looking down the flanks. Playing very much down the flanks at the moment. Which is a bit of a worry that I've got this high line. But I think I have to have this high line. I think we have to attack them. And we've got to go behind. On set piece. I don't think that's anything to do with the lines. That's just a set piece. But I do need to watch these lines. But now we're 2 goals behind. I think it's done and dusted. Which is good, because then we can just see the Premier League out and see where we get to. But again, it's my first team. They're making loads of mistakes. Might have been better just to play the reserves again. Now it's a fairly even contest. But we're still the better team. Need somebody to get a goal. Let's get us back in this game. Oh, it's hit the post. Now I know it's not going to be our day. Once we start hitting the post and the bar and stuff, you know it's not going to be your day. Unless Gouldy can pop this in. Oh, Yeah, we're getting too close and not scoring, so it is not going to be our day. Hurst is on a 6.5 already. Let's demand more of him. Humphreys isn't having a great game. Nor Carrillo. Nor Joanne Liu. In fact, they're all pretty poor. Maybe we should be working the ball into the box. Go on, Timon, go on. Let's do that. Try it. I was thinking hit early crosses, but let's go with my assistant for now. Nice pass. Into the middle. Nope. Come on, 1 goal and I'll still be optimistic. If we can get this goal back, even with 30 minutes to play, I'll still be optimistic. Offside, was he? Come on, boys, come on. Maybe I'm going to have to bring more stat on instead of Hurst. So that's what I need those midfielders to do, is to win the ball. There's only 2 of them. They've got to be able to tackle. They've got to be able to mark players as well. For me, they're playmaking ball winners. It's very big part of this tactic. Go on, 1 more pass. Oh, wrong way. Somebody, get in, Humphreys. Now we're back in it. Maybe you're right, Joe. I'm starting to feel we can win this. If we can get another goal, we can win this. Come on, boys. Joanne Liu's having a very poor game. Come on. Get a grip of yourself. Let's have a look at Joanne Liu. She's playing as a winger. See, he's really a wing back. He wants his favoured position here is a winger. So look at his attributes. Doesn't have great pace for a winger. Crossing and dribbling isn't brilliant. Agility is okay, but balance is poor for dribbling. Passing and vision are not very good, so he's not a playmaker. He's just a second-rate winger, isn't he? His left foot reasonable, so cutting inside isn't what he needs to do. Might tell him he's already on take fewer risks, shoot less often. Just tell him not to cut inside with the ball and cross from deep. Shorter passing should encourage him just to get rid of it. It's time for everyone to dig in. He's anxious, I wonder why. 2 players we've got to keep an eye on, both on the right-hand side. So let's focus our play down the left. Our right isn't functioning very well. Oh, cheers, Neil. That's really cool. Thank you. Players have picked up. Carrillo's picked up a little. Hurst has picked up a little, obviously. Joanne, it's down the right-hand side we've got a problem. We've got an anxious wing-back and a winger who's not playing very well. I wonder if I should switch them over. It might. Let's try that. So if he's not playing, if he's anxious, put him on support and just try Juan Lu on attack. And then Timon can go on attack because he's playing better, and put him on a support duty. We'll switch them over and see if that helps them out a little bit. And then we don't have to focus. Maybe we'll take that off. This is pretty much what I would expect. And they are focusing down our left because they know we're struggling down there. But we need another goal, boys. We're a better team. We're a much better team. We just need one more goal, boys. Come on. Time for Juan Lu to come off. Let's put... Oh, difficult. Chaplin, I guess. Or Sola. Let's put Sola on there. I don't trust Chaplin. And then, is he an inverted winger? Yeah, he can play his left foot is weak, so let's play him as a winger. Create some nonsense up here. And then Carrillo isn't playing very well, as per usual. And maybe Fassini has to come in here. Cole Palmer. Let's try Cole Palmer. Maybe it's his day. Midfield are playing very well. McKenna's out of sorts there. And Ryan Gould. Have to be Unava. Okay, let's try. Just give this 10 minutes. Hurst is not playing very well, but I actually can't bring Morstat on because he's not registered. And while Luca's injured, I only have Hurst. He's on a 6.9, which isn't bad. Come on, boys. One more goal. I'll make us favourites. FM is dragging this out, isn't it? So Cole Palmer's on. Can he do something? We're definitely the better side. We deserve to be winning this. Come on. Nice little cross into the box now. There it is. Anybody on the end of it? Nope. Should have been a low cross. That's what we do, low crosses. Sia, was he onside? Oh. I'm not sure about work the ball into the box. They are defending really deep now. They're defending very, very deep. They're holding on now. Oh, hit the post. It's not going to be our day, is it? They are defending right in their penalty area now. It's time to make our last changes. Are they going to break away and score again? Let's make our last changes. He's anxious, but he's playing well. So I'm going to switch these back. Univart functions better on attack. ADHD, how are you doing? Yeah, Cole Palmer is on already. Goalkeeper's not playing particularly well. I can't bring Chaplin on to play up front. This is tricky. Who's tired? Humphreys. So Fassini can come on for Humphreys. Hurst is tired, but he's going to have to go on. Two wing-backs are playing very well. Fernandez is tired, so we'll bring on Hartel. Should never make your changes before a corner. Oh, that was off the line, was it? What a clearance. Come on, boys. One goal. You got 20 minutes. Get this one goal and I'd make us favourites. But not if you concede. Ah, boy. They've not been in the game. They have not been in the game, and that's just cruel. That's really cruel of FM. So now let's go attacking. Yeah, we have to go attacking now. We'll put Cole Palmer on attack as well. We'll get him to shoot more often. Yeah, he's already... Let's get him to dribble more, take more risks. It's got to be all-out attack now. We've been so much the better team, and we were in the first leg as well. This is so bad of FM. Much the better team. We're just back into this, we can't score. But I did say we were getting knocked out in the quarter-final. I've been saying it ever since mid-season. That's how this save is going to work out. Which means that we're not having European football next year. But then that's... Ipswich shouldn't have European football anyway. It's not going to be our day. Can't push up anymore. I could probably push the line up to much higher, compress the space. But there's not enough time now. And we could concede again. Probably get a consolation. There's the consolation. Oh boy. I mean that again, I like these new, call it what you like, I call them what I see on the screen, graphics. But this was a brilliant cross and a good tap in at the back post, and that's much better animation than I was seeing before. So, we've got our consolation. But playing very attacking like this, they can just break away and score at any time. But if we could actually, if we get another one, then it will go to extra time. Go on, boys. Go on, Sam. What happened there? Did he get fouled or did he just go? Yeah, he got fouled. Oh boy. Five minutes. Come on, boys. You got 5 minutes. Give us one more highlight. Go on. You got 5 minutes to get it to extra time. That's a corner at least. Oh, the new graphics. I did. There's a Reddit thread. I did a video on it, ADHD, yesterday. Because I started using them yesterday. So I did a video on my first impressions. And that'll tell you where to get it from. Oh, look at this wasting time. 2 minutes, boys. Let's win the ball. No. We got it back. Come on, boys. Come on. You're nearly there. This is really all out attacking. We're in. Nice cross now. Go on, Hartel. There it is. There it is. It's going to extra time. 2 goals in the last 5 minutes. You knew it, did you? Oh, my Lord. So now I don't know what to do. Do I continue playing very attacking in extra time or do I come down a notch? Because if we do, they will just pick us off. But I think we're better attacking them. It showed in the last game we are better attacking them. They don't like it when we're coming at them. It's not over yet, though. Coming up, this will be the last highlight then. Probably they will score from a set piece now. And that'll be it. Oh, we have got this very attacking mentality. They will score here. God, don't do it to me, FM. Why is he wasting time? That's it. Extra time. So now I've got to decide, what do I do? Do I continue being attacking? I don't want to be very attacking. Do I continue being attacking? Oh, I could put this wing back on support. Continue to be attacking, because we've got a lot of attacking players up here. Plus an attacking player there. We've got to take Timon or Garosibal off. Garosibal or Timon. One of them is going to be extremely knackered. Who's playing better? Garosibal is 8.9. Timon is 7. Garosibal's going to have to run himself into the ground. But it might be better to take him off because he's doing more running. And put Williams here to do the running. And put Timon back. Oh, sure, we can undo that. So put Williams, because he's going to do more running up and down, isn't he? And Timon's going to sit further back. Hurst is tired. There's nothing I can do about their tiredness. The goalkeeper's having a shocker. Let's go and ask my assistant. Millet's gone off. Okay, this is tense. Okay. I think we have to keep attacking. I need to tell the goalkeeper that he's not playing very well. So don't let this slip away. Yeah, we've been the better team. And I need to tell the goalkeeper I'm not happy with him. And Juan Lu, oh, he's gone off. Everybody else is okay. Okay, let's go do it, boys. Let's say to the midfielders, keep going. And the defenders, you weren't that bad. Okay, let's go and do this, boys. You fought your way back from 2 goals down with only 5 minutes to go. Let's keep doing this. We got to be very careful because we are very vulnerable. No, we're very vulnerable. We've got so many attacking players. But if we can get a goal, look how dominant we've been. FM owes me this. If we can get a goal, I'll make us favourites. Go on, Hurst. I know you're tired. Go on, what a chance. Oh, he's gone the wrong way. Palmer, what are you doing? Should have turned the other way. Come on, boys. That's nice passing. What a chance. Hit it. Oh, boy. Come on, get a goal. I'll make us favourites to win this. Oh, boys. This is where we could find ourselves very vulnerable. Got so many players going for it. Go on, Univar. Oh, he's hit the post. This is squeaky bum time, this is. Oh, my goodness me. I mean, we've absolutely tanked them, to be fair. They haven't been in the game. But they are just dangerous when they attack. Offside a mile. Offside a mile, that was. No need to panic. Come on, boys. What I'm actually going to do, I'm actually going to take this off. Hit early crosses, perhaps get it into the box. But I don't want them, I want them to feel they can have a shot. Don't let Stuttgart back into this game. I don't want to have to go very attacking again. Go on, Univar. You've got grass in front of you. Go for it, Sam. He's in the box. Is he going to shoot? Yes, he's going to shoot. And we have now gone ahead. Oh, boy. This really is edge of the seat stuff. Do I continue in attacking form? Like, do I continue to attack them? I just think they are vulnerable when we're running at them. And he just rasped that in. Come on, boys. We can do this. I mean, what should I do? Should I shut the game down? Keep the momentum going? That's what I'm thinking, but I'm really concerned about how dangerous they are. Look at that. Castiles has improved. He's gone up to a 6.7 now, having told him off at half-time. Oh, boy. This is really squeaky bum time. I just don't want to let them back into the game now. But you're right, we need to keep the momentum going. Univar's having a splendid game out there. Go on. Where's Palmer? Palmer can do something here. Nice pass. Here's Palmer. Oh, I thought that was going to be his moment. It's just made for Palmer, this, to go and get the winner. We've just totally kept them quiet. I don't know how they're even still in the game. Oh, no, another set piece. So you're going to go to penalties. Well done, Castiles. Oh, my goodness me. Who'd be a football manager, eh? Oh, my goodness me. That's not going anywhere. We also need to keep the ball now, don't we? 10 minutes left. We need to keep the ball. I don't like it when they've got the ball. They are very dangerous. Oh, we're giving away a pen? No, he's offside, was he? Oh, thought we'd given away a penalty. Is it time? Is it time to slow it down? Slow it all down. It might be too early. I'm not going to step up more. But we're going to come back to positive. We're going to try and just slow this game down now. They're getting tired. We need to keep the ball. They haven't really bothered us much. But here we go. They are so dangerous. Well done, boys. Well done. Come on, counter-attack. Go on, Univar. Go on, son. Hurst is in space. Look for him. No, that's Palmer. Back across. Oh, Palmer. There's just 5 minutes to go, boys. Slow it all down. That's going out. That's going out. Let's get time waste up now. I'm tempted to come back into a low block, but I might be too late doing it. That's okay. It's gone out for a corner, though. I'm tempted just now to sit back. Don't need a much higher line now. Just sit back and soak it all up. The goalkeeper's up there. Just soak it all up now, boys. 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go. We need to win the second ball. Yes, we have. Go on, Sola. Go on, son. Go on. Little dinky cross in. No, that'll do. Nice little corners. Only 20 seconds to go. Come on. This is not doing my nerves any good either, Joe. Come on. Semi-final awaits. Oh, Univar almost. I'd say this has been good game management. Well done, boys. We've worked it out between us. And going attacking, very attacking, was the key. We scored those 2 goals in the last 5 minutes. And then we've deserved to win the game in extra time because we've been the better team. And that's it. Get in. Get in. We're going into a semi-final. You've done brilliantly to come back. And we've also won 2 games on the trot, which is very strange. So Everton won. Everton, Monaco, Ipswich and Roma. I prefer Everton, I think. Even though Everton thrashed us in the league. Oh, we're going to play Everton. I'd prefer that, I think. Univar was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Provides no shocks. Were they expecting Ipswich to win them? I wasn't. Okay, where do we go from here? We've got a game on Sunday, haven't we? Bournemouth on Sunday, so we'll rest everybody. Give them a rest for the day. 2 games we've won on the trot. That doesn't work for me. But look at that. We've won 3 out of our last 4 games. Bournemouth, Crystal Palace. We should get something. I'm going to play the reserves. Again, let's keep these reserves running. Going on a European holiday. Only to Everton. We're only going to Liverpool though, Joe. We're not going very far. I know that there's a nice little hotel in Liverpool. It's got a little mini break. They're good at set pieces. So I want to train defensive set pieces. But they're really not very good. And we need to be doing near post. So defending free kicks and defending corners. And I'm going to rotate this team now. When is Bournemouth? So, yeah, there's a week between those games before we play in Europe. So we play the reserves, first team. Or first team, reserves, first team. I don't know. What do you think? Reserves, first team, first team. I don't think the first team are going to be fit to play against Bournemouth. We shall see. Much planned for this Thursday. Just really want to be watching the Europa League later. Man United are playing later. I need to watch that. And there's actually quite a good game on. I was looking at it earlier. There's a 5 o'clock. Oh, yeah. Bilbao against Roma at 5:30. That'll be a good one. Rotate for Bournemouth, and that's exactly what my assistant is saying. Rotate for Bournemouth. So I think also Howard Bellis needs a rest. He's playing in every game. So let's put Sia instead of Howard Bellis. Is he pacey? I think I've asked this question. Yeah, he can play cover. He's quite pacey. Is he better as a ball playing? About the same. So Garosibal needs a rest as well. So I say Sola actually didn't do that bad, did he? But I'm going to play Finkgraf on this side and Brandon Williams on this side. Finkgraf, I don't think he's a bad player. Why is McKenna there? Oh, it's Scott McKenna, isn't it? Yeah, that's quite right. And then I think the assistant is right. People like Diallo, Hartel, Fassini. Palmer needs to get to fitness. I think Morstadt Carrillo can play on the wing, or play Morstadt up front. Ryan Gould and Carrillo. That's pretty much a rotated team. So Harwood Bellis, who's my defensive central defender? Salas. Actually, give Salas a game instead of McKenna. And then we have Chaplin, Fernandez, Univar, Humphreys, Sola, Cole Palmer on the bench, I think, instead of Humphreys. It's a rotated team. But the league doesn't matter now. It is all about Everton in the semi-final now. It's just, that's what it's all about now. Getting to the final will be just unbelievable. What's he like? Not as good as the other one. Oh, it is the same one, isn't it? We're still scouting him, of course. It says he's very interested in a loan. Transfer interest, none. A loan would be good for his development and would help us out, I think. Bilbao, yeah, that's the one I was talking about. That's the 5 o'clock game, isn't it? The Bilbao and Roma, yeah, 17:45. I think that could be a good game. I think it could be an excellent game. We're at Everton 9th, so we've got every chance. If we play like we did against Stuttgart, we can do it. I think we just need to attack. So Bournemouth. Not brilliant. They're not brilliant. How do they play? Control possession. Be interesting. So we do have to attack them. We need to play with a high line. They're playing control possession. And we'll just do what we were doing. I don't think I need to do that. Slow it down. Let's go after them. Positive to cautious. Yeah, okay, we'll do that then, even if it slows it down. Morstadt gets his chance. Timon's confused as to why he was left out. Because you're being rested, boy. Yeah, we have been on a good run. Get out there. Go on, make me proud, son. Go on, boys. He rates this team. I still think my reserves can do it. We're on a good run at the moment. Morale must be good. Players are fit and healthy. But it doesn't really matter. What counts is the semi-final now. Carrillo, if we win the Europa League, Carrillo will no doubt want to be taken off the transfer list. But I'm dreaming. We're not going to win the Europa League. Semi-final has been brilliant. And that might be as far as we go. Although Everton are not that great, but then neither are we. Traore. Maybe attacking against Bournemouth is not the right idea. Maybe not. But Traore is causing me a problem. I think I want to force him wide. I think I will ask Hartel to keep an eye on him. I think that's what I need to do. Need to try and take him out of the game somehow. Come on, boys. We got this. We can do this. Another 3 points here. We'll start sneaking up behind Everton. They might get worried for the semi-final. Nicely done. Nicely done. Go on, boys. Go on. I need a 3-pointer here. Like, boys who have not played well need to start stepping up now at the end of the season. Univar did his bit. Hurst is doing his bit while Luca is injured. So a couple of others like Diallo, Fassini, they need to do their bit as well. Palmer, especially. This boy, who's a youngster. Well, that's a good cross. And it's in! And it's Morstead! That boy has got a future, I think. Morstead. So we are 1-0 up. Probably against the run of play, but I don't get excited too much when we score early. The two youngsters combining. Well done, Morstead. I did want to give him game time earlier in the season, and we've given him some game time now, and he's paid my faith back. Traore, do we need to hard tackle him? Let's keep an eye on him. Thought that was going to be a penalty, but that the graphics are improved because tackling is improved. That would probably would not have looked like a tackle in the old engine that I was using, the default engine. Oh, good clearance. Come on, boys, we've got this. Go on, Carrillo. Nice pass. Diallo. Williams. Come on, boys. Oh, it's all over the place in the final third, though. Nice. Win that second ball, though. I don't think the 3 points would lift us up the table anyway, so I don't think it matters too much. It just takes us within 1 point of Bournemouth. Traore has been kept quiet. Hartel's doing a good job on him. It's Cook. 100% passing. But he's not in the game too much. Shout a bit of encouragement to them. That's it. Win that second ball. That's crucial in FM. Lovely play. Open up now, down the left. Lovely play. Oh! Beautiful football. Almost. All these Premier League teams are so hard to beat. We've had a few freak results like Aston Villa and Nottingham Forest. But generally, for Premier League teams are so hard to beat. It's just like doing the Bayern Munich one. Bundesliga is so easy to win games in. So easy. But the Premier League is up a notch. Although this is the reserve team. And we're keeping them out. I'm just worried about the amount of space that they're using down the middle. So they seem to be having a lot of space in this area here. Good tackle, Ahmad. So I might come into a mid-block. Oh, they're in. Good block. I'm actually going to come into a mid-block. I'm just concerned they're getting into a little bit too much space in the middle. The mid-block might help. I'm concerned about their wingers. So they already should be closing down a little bit more. Let's get him closing down a bit more. Just to cover the corners of the penalty area. And now I think I need to... Yeah, he should be being looked after. But we're still a goal ahead. We don't deserve to be. Although their finishing has not been good. 0.67 with 6 shots on target. That's pretty poor. Things are going well, but you're capable of even better. Morstedt. Brilliant. Come on. 3 points here. Will look good going into the semi-final. We have to play somebody else before that. But we could get up the table here. Really start putting pressure on Bournemouth and then on Everton. Should be kind of interesting. What was that throw in, you dummy? Come on, keep your concentration, boys. Take a draw here, actually. Come on, come on. I think we have to be a bit sharper closing them down. It is very wing play style, isn't it? Let's drop the line a little bit and come into a low block. Keep that space compressed in the middle and try to stop them coming outside. That's the plan with that. That's better. Win the second ball. Go on, Ahmad. You owe me something. Come on, boys. Williams, into the box. Into the box. Morstead. Oh. That could have been a season changer. Right, time to think about substitutions. They're all quite fit. There's still plenty of puff in all of them. Who's not playing well? Fassini. Brandon Williams. Let's make some changes. I think time for Cole Palmer. Diallo, a shocker. So Cole Palmer can come on for Fassini. And Sola for Diallo. Carrossable. Swap those over. And Unava. Come on, boys. Hold on to this. You got this. I want to go and check on their substitutions. Come on, boys. Come on. Come on, get a second. I'm liking this boy playing at left back, this youngster playing at left back. I'm liking him. He's got a 7 again. Playing well. Caught out of position there, though. That's nice football. Nice counter-attack. Come on. Keep it going. Go on, Sola. Skinned him. Oh, what a chance. What a chance. Looking at their attacks all being down my right-hand side. Where this guy is. So he needs to go on a defend duty for a while. But we've got the corners done. Oh, Hartel tired, Finkgraf tired. One of those has to come off. Finkgraf is playing well, so let's bring Fernandez on. He can go as defend duty. Well done. Nicely done. Hold on to it. Hold on. Go on. We've got a chance here. That's a poor pass. Just hold that shape. Hold that shape, boys. That's okay. That's okay. He's not going to score from there. Just hold that shape. Oh, no. Goalkeeping error again. Think we have to sell the goalkeeper in the summer. We need someone better than Castiles. What a dreadful error. What a dreadful error. Let's put him back on support. It was coming, though. They've been much the better team. They've outplayed us by a long way. We've had the possession, but they've outplayed us. Now we've got to just hold on for a point if we can. Shout, demand more. Yeah, they're getting behind us. Oof. Gould is playing well, Moore starts playing well, but those are the only two. Okay, let's focus our play through the middle. Let's try and utilise Palmer. They are definitely this side of the pitch, which means Scott is a bit of a problem. Scott needs probably tight marking. Is it going to be a draw? Take 1 point away at Bournemouth. If we can just hold on. Oh! I thought he carried it over the line. Come on, hold on, boys, hold on. Or even get a winner. Yeah, maybe Joe is right. Maybe they will just play better in their second season. There are some good players there. We just need to get a couple of world-class players in the team, that's all. Referee, that was a penalty. Three minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute. If we hold on to this, we didn't deserve this. But we'll take it. Our fortunes have turned a little bit. We didn't deserve that. Outplayed. I'm not happy with the performance, basically. We were outplayed. But it's okay. I think we're safe now. And since all we were asked to do was avoid relegation, I would say we are safe. So I know you mentioned lines. If I see 70% through the middle, I would just push the line up. There's two things you can do. It depends where the threat is. So you got two options. If you see it through the middle, they're playing in front of you, and they're trying to come down through the middle. So you got two options. You can either, so if I'm playing as a standard line, I can either push the line up, and what that does is that it compresses the space and makes it harder for them to play through the middle. But the other option that you've got, if they're also like got very good wingers, you might not want to push your line up. They might also be trying to thread through balls. You might not, for some reason, want to push it up. You can also bring back, and that also compresses the space then, and so it limits the space that they have to play in the middle. So you got two options: move your offensive line or move your defensive line, both which will compress the space. If you come that way, you got to remember, when you win the ball, you've got further to go to the goal. That's the only difference that it makes, but it will compress the space either way. That's pretty much what I would say in terms of the lines. Who have we got now? Got a week's rest. Crystal Palace up next. Go on, boys, go. And then it's Everton. It's the semi-final. Again, another team that are not great. Poor set pieces. Let's deal with that. Near post, right. Don't work for each other. Not very good at defending. So I think we need to do attacking corners and attacking free kicks. Or maybe just attacking corners and... I don't know. Let's see what he says. We've come into a little bit of form. Attacking free kicks and throw-ins. Now let's do attacking corners. I mean, in that email, it just actually said that I am playing in a gegenpress. I'm not playing in a gegenpress. This is not a gegenpress. For the simple fact we are not pressing. So I'm not quite sure why sometimes the game tells you things that you're not doing. I am going to give the goalkeeper a game here because I'm troubled by Castiles at the moment. So let's give Stanic a game. See how he gets on. And then we'll bring in Howard Bellis, Scott McKenna, and Garosabal, Timon, Cole Palmer, Univar, Humphreys, Ezequiel Fernandez, and Hurst, who's had a rest. So then we have Castile, Sela, Williams, we need the... Where is he? There, we need that. We need him. Where's he gone? Finkgraf. For Salas, Chaplin, Hartel, Fassini, Carrillo, Sola, Is Luca fit yet? No. And more stat. Have I got a right winger? Solar. Carrillo or Ryan Gould? Ryan Gould. No, I don't think so. This time we are going to play positive. Yeah. And we're going to try and go at them a little bit. Got 1, 2, 3, 4 attacking duties. You just also, ADH, you've got to look at the game. You can get a sense of where they are attacking from, where they are threatening from. And sometimes you'll see me decide to get the wing backs to close down more. That's because I'm getting a sense that they're using the corners of the penalty area, and I don't want them shooting from there or crossing from there, so I want my wing backs to close them down in those areas. You just got to get a sense of where they are attacking from. Just by watching the game, you'll get that sense. Sometimes you can see clearly everything's going down the middle, and that even the wingers are coming inside to the corners of the area. Then you need to have a higher line. You need to stop that. So yeah, just use the stats. The stats, which one am I talking about? The focus of attack stat will show you whether they're playing down the wings or down the middle. That's pretty reliable for moving the line. And then the other thing to do is to use your eyes. Does what you're seeing on the pitch match what the stats are telling you? Yeah, it's kind of like you have to close those boys down. Don't tight mark them, but make sure you're closing them down. Don't allow them to use that part of the penalty area. Low block, no, we're not doing low blocks unless we're holding on. But noticing we're getting a lot of green coming up now for the last 5 games. And there was only one. There was only one of those. It was Cole Palmer, I think. Well, now we're getting to see a lot more of these. Form is really good. Castile's form, it's not bad actually. It's on the way up as well. Let's put Castile's back. He's not actually doing too bad. Fernandez is not playing as well as Hartel, which is interesting. Diallo is poor, 6.9. Salas, he's a central defender. He hasn't played enough. So, yeah, there are positions like Humphreys is poor. But none of the others are that great. Fassini's almost a 7. I think maybe let's try Fassini for Humphreys this time. Hartel is really in form at the moment. And Moorstadt is in form, but he's a bench player. I think we'll go with that. Hey, Will, how you doing? How's your day so far? Always marked tightly, okay. Let's have a look what else he wants to do. No, we don't do that. He's good. So get that playmaker from spraying passes. They're not looking very healthy. Home form is important. 3 points here will put the pressure on teams like Bournemouth and Everton. but I can't see it. We've had a good run, and I can't see it. That win in the quarterfinals has done us the power of good, but Crystal Palace beat us before. Not too well. What's the matter? Some flu or something? I've got a chest infection myself, which since I come back from a holiday, it's annoying as hell. But hopefully you'll be better soon, mate. I know how it feels. You can tell by my voice that I'm not feeling too great myself. Come on, boys. Let's beat Crystal Palace. They stuffed us before, and they're like bottom of the league team. Penalty, ref. Oh, we don't get these. When the opposition get these when they're on the line. We don't get them, though. It'll be a no penalty decision. Yeah, I told you. We don't get those. The opposition get them, but we don't. How's the holiday? It was really good. Had a blast. Had a really, really good time. I won't be going abroad now until probably December. That'll be the next time. Because I have to tie in with my 3 girls. And hopefully they'll all be going back to the Philippines around about December. They'll all be back there. So I won't be doing too much travelling around. But yeah, I had a blast. Had a really good time. Seeing old friends and stuff. We're a bit under the cush, but we are coming back into this game. I wonder if I should focus on keeping possession against Palace. Go on, hit it. Yes, get in, Garosabal. Get in. No, I just, I have 3 kind of adopted daughters who are Filipino. They work in Vietnam and Taiwan at the moment. So it's a lot of traveling. But every time, that's the reason I go, is to see them and all my old friends. And it's great to see them every time I go and see how they're developing and growing up. It's great. Hey Mariano, how are you doing, my friend? It's nice to be beating Crystal Palace. We don't beat Crystal Palace very often. I don't think I want to actually get married. If I was going to get married, it probably would be to someone from Southeast Asia, but I'm not. I don't think I'm the marrying kind. So I've never been in my life so far. So I don't think I'll be getting married. You never know, though, do you? Hit the post. Where was somebody following that up? Everybody just sat and watched it. That I'm not too happy about. Well, we are back in this game with a vengeance. Go on, take the ball off him. Nearly. So Palace are not sitting back. They fancy their chances in this game, as everybody does against us. Oh, absolutely will. Absolutely. I had 3 weeks in Cebu. I've got some very good friends in Cebu. They own a restaurant. So many, many good times there. So yeah, I had a blast. But I guess 6 weeks is long enough. After about 5.5 weeks, I'm starting to think, okay, that's enough. Go on, Sam. 2-0, Scott McKenna. That was pretty neat from a centre-half. 2-0. Get in. It's about time we beat Palace. Actually, the funny thing about it, Will, is when I go away for 6 weeks, it costs me X amount of money. It'll cost me about 3,500 hotel spending money and flights. And this time there were 8 flights. So it's a lot of flights and costs about 3,500 each time I go. That includes everything. But while I'm away, money keeps going in the bank. So by the time I come back, I'm not far short of where I was before I left. So I think it's probably, if you're retired, it's quite easy to do it every 7 months or so. But I guess if you're young and you're working, then it's not quite so easy. But if you're just going to the Philippines, you need a flight and a hotel. Oh, you should have put that away, Palmer. Need a flight and a hotel, and the spending money you need is not much, unless you're going to drink yourself silly. Because like any other holiday, what you're going to spend your money on is beer. And the more beer you buy, the more money you're going to spend. Food is dirt cheap. Then you won't need a hotel. So you're just talking about £1,000 for a flight. Maybe 800 if you look around, you can get them cheaper. That'll be a return flight. No accommodation, and then depends on how long you're going for. If you're only going for a couple of weeks, you're probably not going to need much spending money. I would say $300 a week would be ample. Unless you're a big drinker. Then, of course, you'll need more money. 765, yeah, 800, I wasn't far off. You can get good, cheap flights. I got a flight from London. Oh, boys, come on, we need to put this game to bed. I got a flight from London to Saigon and back again for £812. It's dirt cheap. So the flights are out there. And if you book early, I'm already checking around at the moment for November, December. And I'll get a really cheap one if I book it at this time. So you won't need that much money, Will. Won't need that much. If you're not drinking too much. Come on, boys. I want you to put this game to bed. 2-0 is not enough in FM. And they started off really well, but they're not really causing me any problems at the moment. It's 1 or 2 players I need to keep an eye on. But I think highlights-wise, we are much the better team. Go on, Ahmad, do something. Nice pass. Oh, thought that was going in then. It's about time Palmer did something. It's 1 or 2 players. Olise and Ozo. Olise and Ozo. There, those 2... causing me a problem. Well, the first thing to do is to try and get the game down there. And then we want to try and take those players out of the game. Left foot. And we'll close him down. And Elise is a problem. And I want Timon. Too tight, Mark O'Lees. Get tight to him. Yeah, he's in FM. He's a really good. What is that? Spending money, Will, for multiply that by 60. Let's get a calculator up here. Multiply that by 60. Where's my what's it? Ah, there's my calculator. So 1,200 times 60. Yeah, that's more than enough. That will give you 18,000 pesos for a week. You if you don't drink much, you'll only need about 1,500 pesos a day. So that's more than enough. Yeah, things are going well, but you're capable of even better. That's all I want to say to them. Okay, so now I need these 3 points, boys. As we go into the Everton game, that will be very good for morale. Got to start winning that second ball. I wonder if I need to push the line up even higher. Need to start winning that second ball. Do I need to push the line up, or can I compress it? If I compress it, then we might win the second ball a little more. Because at the moment we are not winning those battles. And they are definitely better down. Now we start to win the second ball. That's what I want to see. Go on, Ahmad. Nice little cross. Oh, he scored one already, Garosabal. He's almost got a second. Palmer at Leipzig, and he was great as a right inside forward. I did try him a couple of times as an inside forward on the left. And also tried him as a central mid on attack. And as an attacking mid. He's just not doing it, I'm afraid. Although he's got an average rating of about 7.3. I don't know how, though. Because when I'm watching him, he just doesn't seem to do anything. And we have, I think, shut that right-hand side down. Because they haven't added to... He's playing as the attacking mid towards the right-hand side. I mean, I can't complain. He's got 7.3 average rating. So we can't really complain about that. I just like to see him doing more in terms of highlights. I mean, he's obviously playing well. He's just not being the main man. If you know what I mean. Well, they're coming back at us now. It's time to make some subbies. There's a 6.4 there. So Finkgraf can come on. Univar again has been poor. I'm going to give more start another run out. And we'll wait now and to see who gets most tired. Yeah, I mean, I got him for no money. He's on loan. But we've got an option to buy for like 68 million. We don't have that kind of money. And there's no way we can loan him again. It was just a fluke that helped us out this season. But yeah, I mean, I suppose in the fullness of the scheme of things, signing Cole Palmer would not be bad. Come on, boys, I want one more goal to make me feel safe. Almost. We're keeping in touch with them, and we're definitely safe with 46 points. I can't really see 40-20. Yeah, High Line is right. Fassini is playing well. You're tucked in here. So we're right to focus down the left. Bring everybody over to the left. That's a lovely pass. Almost. Almost a lovely pass. This game is not over yet. We scored 2 goals in the quarter-final in the last 5 minutes, so this is not over yet. Oh, go on, Mostert. Go on, make me proud, boy. Oh, he didn't quite hit that, did he? Okay, so we have tired players now. Diallo and Fassini. Okay, that's the subs done. We've had a very successful session today. Very successful. I don't think we've lost. Just drawn one and won the rest. And there's another goal from Garosabal, his second of the day. And that's the one I wanted. Isn't it amazing that we couldn't buy a goal for love nor money, and now suddenly they're scoring for fun? 5 against Nottingham Forest, 5 against Stuttgart. Or was it 4? Now 3 again. Scoring for bloody fun now. I think we can come back to a more balanced approach now. Oh, consolation. It's just poor defending. Got to blame this central defender. Scott McKenna was responsible for that. Yeah, he just got a load of points knocked off him. Just poor defending. Where's the ball? It's a corner. Come on, let's knock another one in then. Show them who's boss. Oh, that was such good football. Off the chest into his path. Okay, we'll take this now. We'll still be in 11th, but we're still putting pressure on them above us. Good space he's got. Mid-table and win the Europa League. I'll probably be happy with that. Palmer's injured again, is he? And Morstadt has got another one for himself. Was he offside, though? Think I might have to play Morstadt instead of Hurst. Was he offside? Possibly. Yeah. But I think this boy Morstadt deserves to play ahead of Hurst. What do you think, guys? He's putting goals in. Maybe he's just useful from the bench. A lot of highlights in the last few minutes. That's got to be it. Yeah, full time. 3-1, we'll take that. Morale must be going up through the roof. So 11th place. We're still only 6 points clear of Leicester, 7 points clear of Newcastle. So we could drop down yet. And we don't have a very good run-in either. Our run-in is awful. He's injured. Cole Palmer's injured. Just in time for the semi-final, 2 injuries. They need to rest them. Don't need to rest Humphreys. So that's interesting. So that's been a good session. And I'm going to call it a day. 3:15. So we've done 2.25 hours. Need to go to the shop. I need to get some throat lozenges before the footy comes on at 5 o'clock. So we still got some work to do. We have a Europa League semi-final next time when we come back. But suddenly our form is looking much better than it was. Suddenly we found a bit of form. And if we can keep this going and beat Everton, we could be in the final of the Europa League. That would be something. But look at our run-in in the Prem. We've got Liverpool, Man United and Tottenham in the run-in. I can't see many points coming out of that. This is what we need to focus on now. Everton. Forget Liverpool. Okay, so thank you guys for coming. I've enjoyed it once again. I do enjoy streaming. It's great fun for me. It's so much better than just making videos. Making videos is boring. So you guys make it a happy experience for me. And it knocks the socks off making videos. And I do like streaming. So thanks for coming. And thanks for all the likes. Much appreciate it. And if you are sitting there and you haven't given me a like, go on, give me a like. Hi, Stefan. You've been sitting there very quietly. And go on, give me a like. Just because I got a sore throat. And I'll appreciate it because it helps. It helps the algorithm to push my videos out to people. But thank you very much for coming. And the next one now will be Tuesday. So we'll do this Tuesday again. Where we will go into the semi-final of the Europa League. Who knows what's going to happen? And Tomorrow night will be the Amarin save. More torment, more torture. But we're going to do our best in that one. We're in 8th and still facing the sack. But we're just going to keep going and keep going until we do get sacked. That one is tough. That one is torment. So for those of you who are around tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, I'll see you tomorrow. If not, I'll see all you guys on Tuesday. Thanks for coming. Stay safe. For those who are sick, get well. And we'll see you. Yeah, that is torture. We'll see you next Tuesday or tomorrow. Thanks, guys. See you soon.